All right, we are live. All right, we're just going to hang out until we get a few more people here. I have my headphones ready, and we are in live in the newsroom. We are actually in my house. Just about to throw in my earphones so I can hear you guys. And as I age, my eyes just get worse and worse. I really don't understand why that is, but it is what it is. So occasionally I will have to put on my glasses. But we're going to take a look at two really nice tools, and these are knives, of course. But when I put knife in the title, it was not suitable for audiences. So I think they misunderstood what I was doing. I'm actually just sharing about these great knives and talking about the history and how they're made. Some really cool stuff about them. So today has been an incredible day. It's Monday, and today in the world, a lot of things are crazy. It's kind of hard to, I don't know, what is it, argue your point, because there's so much information out there, right? So, some people ask me what my opinion on things is, and the thing is I've seen a lot. I've been all over the world. I've been part of a lot of things that are actually in the news. And I really don't know what is really going on. It's unless you're an absolute professional, it's really hard to really know everything. It's really hard not to be taken advantage of. It's really hard not to really be used as a political tool or a means for someone else to make money. Like my knife hobby, I'm an expert on knives. Period. So when I go into let's say a pawn shop, the pawn shop owner, in most cases, is not an expert on knives. He knows a general knowledge of it, but pawn shop owners are really good at math. They're really good. They're really smart. They're really good at negotiating. They're really good at a lot of things, but knives maybe not the best. And you can purchase a knife from them and maybe make a 50% profit, right? Or make a profit so you can purchase another knife and expand your collection. All right. This isn't, for me, it's not, the object is not to pay my mortgage with my knife hobby, but to expand my collection. I want to get it constantly bigger. It's a little bit crazy. Maybe I'm questioning my theory on that, but I constantly sell knives. So come on, I'm not hoarding them. I let them go. I was going to put these knives up on the website, and I had to work up a price for them, and that's these turn of the century knives. I did a video on these. If you want to take a look, that was the last video I did. And I think the price they came up with is something around $1,200, free shipping, and that's for my subscribers. Eventually, they will go on eBay, and people will bid on them. And typical prices are about $198 to about $170 each. So the way I priced those 12 knives was around $120 a piece, I think, or $115 a piece, something around that. And no, $110 a piece, right? Something like that. Yeah, $110. And so that's a lot lower than they usually sell. That's a good $50 discount on all the knives for my subscribers. So I always do that. I also have some silver out there. That's on eBay. I will put a link to that, and that's those silver skulls right on. Okay, so if you watch me, what's the benefit of watching my channel? Well, give me a best offer on these, and give me that promo code DogGoRunning, and I'll give them to you for about $225. $225. That's, I think, $30 over spot for these incredible 10 troy ounce skulls. Literally giving them away. Okay. So yeah, if you're interested in these as a subscriber, stay tuned when I do close this account out. This video out. I will have a link to that eBay, and just check it out. Check it out. Okay. So yeah, these are beautiful. This is my personal one. See how they patina and age. I don't need 5. So I'm getting rid of, so it's, and then I'll probably end up buying something else, probably another knife or whatever, but that's life. That's what I do. It's not taking up too much room. I'm kind of organized. So again, these skulls are there, and they're on eBay actively. I think the buy now is about $250. I have out there now, and $250 is about what they go for. So yeah, so that's a $25 discount for my subscribers. And hey, check this out. So we are going to go and we're going to talk a little bit about a really cool, and yes, it is linked to a knife, but this is a Bible. And can anyone tell me what type of wood is on the outside of this Bible? Okay. This is along the lines of that thing right behind me, right there. Okay. Well, I'll give you a hint. This is a New Testament. All right. This belonged to my aunt. Very religious woman. I'm religious also myself. I attend church. I find it extremely useful and just an incredible part of my life. And that's as far as I'll go. I'll leave these at knives. So let me see here. This is for Dora, Jerusalem, 1966. Wow. So this is a really cool one. It has little pages, and it's signed by the Jerusalem. So this was obviously from the olive trees that are all over Jerusalem, right? So it's a really beautiful Bible. It's got leather binding. So that's what olive wood looks like. So I picked up my knife, and I was like, you know what? This reminds me of my Bible, and I could almost say this is olive wood, and this is a beautiful knife. Just gorgeous. I don't want to be in the shot. I don't want to hit my coffee and or this, so that's why I'm kind of. This is a very temporary situation, and I'm building a house. So my office / bedroom / closet / living room / everything is in this one bedroom. But I've eked out this corner because my family's incredible. They give me a corner all to myself. So behind this camera is somewhat of a nightmare. Not really, but yeah, kind of. But check this wood out. And I was like, hey, what is this? This is olive wood. I could swear this is olive wood. And it sure is. This is a Puma Slender. Okay? Check out those olive wood handles. The olive wood is such a slick, beautiful wood. It's just really, really a hard wood. Really nice. It's a beautiful knife. Check that out. Puma makes some really great knives. They really do. Very useful knives. They're very utilitarian. Oh, this has some jimping on the top, so you can put your finger there. Going price, about $100 for this knife. And yeah, are you kidding me? $100 for this knife? Yes, that is a great deal. Okay, if you haven't gone shopping lately, this is just beautiful German steel, Puma steel at that. And if you flip this over, do you see that little speck? I'll put it right below my nose. Everybody knows where my nose is, right? Look right by my nose. You see that speck or that dot on the blade right there? That is a Rockwell hardness test. So they actually test the Rockwell hardness of all their metals. Now, what's the Rockwell hardness test? They actually take a ball, all right, and they put it under pressure, right? A known pressure, a known load, right? They take that ball and they place it under a known load, right? And then they have a gauge that measures the bounce back, the spring back, right? How much it springs back, right? The harder it is, the less it will spring back, and that measures it. And then they convert it into what it is called the hardness of a material, the hardness of a metal, all right? How do I know that? I don't know. Yeah, I'm an NDI inspector, so yeah. So check it out. Pretty cool. Love it. And it comes with an incredible sheath. I would let this one go for any one of my subscribers. If you're interested, just scream it out. That was $80. How about $80? And that could be $90 free shipping, and I'll just send it to you. Anywhere in the United States, if you're interested in this beautiful knife, $90, absolutely gorgeous. Literally giving it away. If you search eBay histories, they're relatively about $98, $100, a little bit over. In some cases, a lot higher because this is a collectible Puma knife, but you're more than willing to use it. I mean, I'd use it. Why not? It's a beautiful knife. Comes with incredible sheath, just incredible. Just beautiful. Yeah, if you guys are interested in anything, always feel free to email me. I can outfit you guys with an incredible collection. All right, so a knife collection that will make you feel good. And if you're here, feel free to chat away. Okay, if you guys have a question, I stop everything I'm doing for you guys. We also have Super Chat, which is, hey, check it out. It's like a little money symbol up there. So I think I can add inserted. Wow, I guess. Sorry about that. But up there, that'll be in the video, I guess. Anyway, yeah, you can chat with me. You can send me some cash. Now, what would that cash get you? I'm trying to get inventive because I have a box of antiques and neat items. It's like a treasure chest of incredible stuff. Like I can just give you an example here. Let me see if I can reach over. I am not going to reach over my shoulder because that might injure myself. But it is an incredible treasure chest of antiques. And I'm really not in the mood to do anything with them, and I might auction that off. I do not know what's going on with that. That would be a lot of fun. So any ideas you guys have, we will come up with that. So the next knife we're going to go over is, in my opinion, Queen Knives make some really great knives. Okay, and they also, it's the Toolsville. I probably pronounced that wrong. Toolsville T. Anyway. That's that East Coast thing. I'm a West Coast guy, so anyway, they have the trademark. So occasionally they go back and they do some really cool runs of limited knives under that trademark. So it's a Queen knife made by Queen, but it's a select, issue of knives. This is a cool one. Check this out. Right here behind me. This one comes in a beautiful box. Now, this one is not for sale at this particular moment. All right, unless you actually bagged me. But I have actually a few of these. If you're interested in any type of these knives, give me a ring and we will set you up. But some of these are just so beautiful, I just can't let them go. This one comes in a beautiful box that shows its heritage off. They don't miss anything. Look at that, it's got a price tag of $44.92. And yeah, they sure don't cost that now. These things run well over $44, well over $100 for this knife. You're looking at about $110 most likely for my subscribers, but retail is well in the 140s, so about that range. They're $140 for a knife like this. It was $44 in 1992. So do the math on that. Wow, that doubled its price. All right, we're talking a 70% increase in value in a matter of, do the math really quick in your head. It is, oh my goodness, it's a little brain fart, like 12 years? Well, hey, let's round it, 10 years. Okay, 10 years, and we'll go 80%. I mean, it's incredible. Nothing on the market does things like this on knives. And these will just continue to go up in value, and that's why I really feel bad using it, but I'm not going to at this particular moment. This one is, wow, what is going on with mine? There we go. This one is beautiful. This is a Queen Walkaback. Check this out. So look at that. It's got the little locking mechanism towards the ass end of this knife. It's got a beautiful pinned shield, right? Coffin pin shield at that. It's got some pinched bolsters. Pinched bolsters are these things right here. The way it slides in and out of your pocket really easy. Some knife companies just skip that, and you're like, it's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal. It's a real big deal when you carry this in your pocket day in and day out. Eventually, if you carry your knife in this direction and they don't have pinched bolsters like this one, it'll eventually make a hole in your jean pocket, and you will lose this beautiful knife. So all these things that knives skip out on, I'm going to make sure that if you want a knife, if you're looking for an EDC, an everyday carry, I'm going to ask you where you're going to carry it, how you're going to carry it, because I'm going to make sure that you're not going to pick up a knife. And see, you would never even know that. You pick up a knife, you're all happy. It doesn't have that one option. And a couple months down the road, someone's going to find this in their front yard because you're playing football and it made a hole, and that's about it. So you want all that. You want these pinch bolsters. You want these smoothed out edges. And of course, you have the ass end, which is beautiful. It just looks like just look at that shape, just beautiful. And we're gonna open this thing up. It's got a hand guard. Yep, integrated hand guard on this thing. Let's check this out. Oh man, what an incredible knife! Now I've seen them say these are ATS 34 blades. I do not believe that is. This is Queen steel, and it has very deep dyed bone handles. All right. This was a limited production, right? And this particular model was extremely popular. When this one came out, it was limited, obviously, and it sold out almost immediately. And this is very steady. I mean, you can't break this. This is held on by a rivet and razor sharp. It's got a really thick, nice, beautiful blade. You know, Case makes a few of these knives, which are just beautiful too, but this one's a little bit sleeker and beautiful. Look at these scales. They're just incredible. Just incredible. So deep, so well dyed. None of that stuff where on the edging where you get that undyed look. It's just perfect. Absolutely perfect. And this particular knife is in my collection. And why is this knife? Because this knife makes me feel great. Nothing about this knife makes me feel bad. I don't open this knife and feel like it's just great. I mean, I can look at it, I can study it, study the history. There is some incredible history here, and these are all handmade. I've toured these factories. They're all made on the old machines, just like they did back in the 1800s, like mid 1800s. So some of these machines that they're making these knives on are well over 100 years old. So, and you've got some family heritage there also. You have some soap operas involved also, because with any family, you got some issues, and you have some people that are more motivated than others, and then others that just want to keep something small. I know that from my own family. My own family is a family of inventors, and they and I have basically been self-employed and or in the military throughout our lives, and that's worked for us. And some folks, you know, we want to keep it small. You don't want to keep it really big. You don't want to have to travel away from your family and do all that crazy stuff. And then some people, like Queen, got very large for a little while. So Queen's just a great company. Never want to badmouth any of those companies. I respect them all because they're still here. They come and go in popularity, and sometimes they fade out for a little bit, but they seem to always come back because the name is so strong. And that's a testament of America, is that we still have people that are willing to pay top dollar, and they want a top dollar product. They understand the value behind it, and they're willing to listen to a guy like me with incredible passion on this, and try to understand where my mind is too. I guess that's a little bit fascinating too. So today, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is an incredible time in knife history, and I will explain all that next time we talk. I'm working on a little project over here. Please have patience with me. I'm incredibly busy, just like you. We're all busy. But as I get time, I'm hoping to upgrade the show and just get better and better. Try out that super chat. Send me some cash, like 25 cents. Do something. I just want to see if it works. I always pay it forward. You guys know that. You guys always know that subscribing to me is a benefit. If you like knives, if you collect knives, you need to subscribe to me. You need to share my videos. You need to tell people about what I do here, because I will do everything in my power to get you guys a good collection. And because I've made so many mistakes, and I like the hobby so much. I'm just so passionate about it. I really do like it. And yeah, I'm a salesman, sure. But I've always sold things that I like. I've never really been a negative Nancy. Now I have done a Gerber video that I egg people on just to be negative, like, because it just bothered me, you know. And I did one video like that. I love Gerber, okay? I love Gerber knives. But yeah, I'm just having some fun. But in general, I don't get paid off. But if I like something, I have contacted many companies, and many companies reciprocate by sending me something so I can take a look at it. Does that influence me? Well, sure, because if they're just a turd company, or they're rude, um, if somebody was interested in my product, right, and I always usually send them back, or I send them out to my subscribers. Uh, so I think it's I don't know, it's just a way to reach out, in my opinion. Some people, some business people don't like to do that. They don't like to send stuff. Just like some car companies don't like reviewers to check out their cars. Right? You got these guys on the internet. They've got a lot of subscribers, got a lot of views on these videos, and a company like maybe Chevy doesn't want to participate. They're going to be mentioned in the video that they don't want to participate. Does that hurt them? Yeah, it really does, because some companies just really want their name out there, and even a company that's really like a Kia, the Kia is not particularly really good, but they really respond to the internet. They really respond to salesmanship. They try. I don't know how well their cars are doing though in America. I was in Korea. Oh, I just keep going, don't I? I was in Korea for a while, and I drove a lot of Korean cars. Electronically, the windows, all that stuff. We just had so many problems with everything just kind of falling apart. And that's in contrast with me also living in Japan. So, I lived in Japan, and then I'm visiting Korea for a year or so. And so I'm everything's Japanese, and then everything's Korean. That's what they do have that's really nice in Korea. They have really nice Hondas, because I don't know why that is. They don't have Lexus and stuff like that, but their normal Honda Accords are a little bit tighter. They got a little bit more trim. Like the way our Honda Accords look now, that's how they looked in Korea a couple years ago. So they were looking pretty tight. They were looking like almost like the Acuras, but they didn't have the Acuras, right? So it's really weird how they market for different countries. So I have some real perspective on that. So it's a little bit different in Japan also. So every country is different. They market these cars to the people differently, completely differently. And some of these cars will be missing things that you as an American totally miss. You're like, what? There is no cup holder. You've got to be kidding me. None. No cup holders. I've been in countries like that. Same American car, but they've eliminated the cup holders. They've got these large change areas. These hazard buttons. Japanese cars have a large hazard button. It's usually right in the middle, and that's because they use the hazard button to communicate. You use that to say thank you and everything. You want that easily accessible to hit it like that. Yeah, those buttons get worn out. That's why their hazard button is just beefy as all get out in Japanese cars. We take a look at that. Yeah, it's not like an American car where you used to have to reach between the thing like that. Yeah, it's very frustrating having a car like that in Japan, because you can never say thank you. So you're constantly everybody's like, what's that dude's problem? And you're like, it's an American car. I can't reach through the damn thing and hit the hazard thing. I can't do it. Sorry. So the new, like the global American cars, like the Ford Escort, Ford Focus, stuff like that, the global American cars, they do have the hazard light button accessible and very prominent, usually right in the middle of the dashboard. And a lot of Americans are like, why is that there? Like, oh my God, like hit the emergency button. It's going to blow up. No, it's because it's a tool that is highly utilized in almost every other country except for America. Our hazard button is utilized for a stopped vehicle that needs help, period. You're not supposed to even utilize it on the freeway when you're slowing down. I know truckers do it, but you're not supposed to be doing that. So, gotta go. They might have changed the law, but yeah, anyway, I gotta go. I'm such an opinionated jerk. All right. See y'all later. Take care. Hope you guys enjoyed this talk, and give me some feedback if you would. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Take care. Pop, 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 pop. I'm ending this.